Hola amigos, yo soy Will y hoy yo quiero hablar sobre mi favorito libro, El Alchemista, o en inglés, The Alchemist. My favorite quote in the entire book is, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." And this is a quote that I've been trying to model my life after. Understanding that God and the universe are on my side and trying to trust in my unique journey, trust in my path, and to pursue the desires that are in my heart, trying to fulfill my wildest dreams, and knowing that God and the universe are right beside me, working to make those dreams come true as well. And for those who don't know already, I recently made the move to Mexico City, and I feel like prior to moving here, everything in my life was pointing and pushing me to make the move to Mexico. And yet, after I moved, I still couldn't fully commit to living here for several years or over the long term. Things weren't as easy as I had initially anticipated. Moving from a city of 200,000 people in Sioux Falls, South Dakota to 24 million here in Mexico City, the traffic is god awful. The air is pretty polluted, not a lot of clean water. I don't know a lot of people, so I don't have a lot of friends. A foreign language, learning Spanish has taken me much longer than I anticipated as well. So every day I was uncomfortable. Every day now I'm uncomfortable. And it took me reading The Alchemist twice for me to say, okay, Will, trust in your journey. Trust in this decision that you've made. And if you want to see your dreams and your goals come to fruition, you have to commit. Because this desire came from deep within your heart, and you know that this is the right decision for you, and you know that this is the direction that you want your life to go in. But trusting in your path, overcoming that uncomfortability, and pursuing what's on your heart is what The Alchemist is all about. It's about making the conscious decision to pursue your wildest dreams, regardless of how uncomfortable or how scary they may seem, and keeping that perspective throughout is the only way you're going to manifest those dreams. And getting into the details of the book, The Alchemist is about a shepherd named Santiago who is very comfortable in his life. Everything's cool. He's got a big flock of sheep. He's traveling to new cities. He's got some money. He's very comfortable. Life is good. And then he receives a dream that he should go and pursue this treasure that is in Egypt. And he's not really sure what to do. He has a burning desire and a curiosity and thinks that, okay, yeah, I should go pursue this dream. I should go pursue this treasure, but doesn't want to leave everything that he's so attached to. He doesn't want to leave this current lifestyle that he's become so comfortable with. And this is such a relevant place for all of us in our lives. We become so attached to the current state of our lives. We become comfortable with the people and the things and the lifestyles that we've developed. And even though sometimes that we receive a call or we have this desire to go and chase something to achieve a goal, we just can't get ourselves to take that risk, to take that leap of faith and to go and pursue it because we don't want to lose everything that we've worked for previously. Well, Santiago, the shepherd, felt that the risk was worth the reward and left everything behind in pursuit of his treasure, which the main theme of the book is about living out and pursuing our personal legends, our unique path, our unique journey, utilizing our unique gifts that God and the universe have blessed us with and sharing those gifts to the world. Well, after Santiago made that decision to go and pursue his treasure and started to embark on the journey, he faced a ton of obstacles, a ton of troubles that made him want to stop and made him temporarily regret his decision to leave everything behind. Very quickly he found out that, wow, this wasn't going to be as easy as I thought, and wanted to go back to his comfortable life as a shepherd. But fortunately, he had an encounter with a king who has a lot of God-like characteristics and who started to give him more information about fulfilling his personal legend. The king goes on to explain, when we are young, everyone has a personal legend. At that point in our lives, everything is clear and everything is possible. They are not afraid to dream, to yearn for everything they would like to see to happen to them in their lives. But as time passes, a mysterious force begins to convince them that it will be impossible for them to realize their personal legend. It's a force that appears to be negative, but actually shows you how to realize your personal legend. It prepares your spirit and your will, because there's one great truth on this plane. Whoever you are or whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, it's because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on earth. And as Santiago absorbed this powerful information from the king, it says, as he mused about these things, he realized that he had to make the choice between thinking of himself as a poor victim or as an adventurer in quest of his treasure. And all of us have the same opportunity to make that conscious decision to say, listen, these things have happened to me in the past. These things aren't going my way, but I am an adventurer on my quest. I am on a journey that no one can take me from and no one can steer me away from, because I know in my heart it is the right thing to do. And what's so cool about the relation between the book and the author, Paulo Coelho, is that after launching the book was a massive failure. After 6 months, they barely sold 50 copies of the book. The publisher dropped Paulo and pretty much told him, listen, your book sucks. But even from there, Paulo knew that this book was worth something because his heart was in it. He goes on to say, but I never lost faith in the book or ever wavered in my vision. Why? Because it was me in there, all of me, all of my heart and soul. And I was living my own metaphor. And that's what this book is really all about. Understanding our God-given gifts and utilizing those gifts towards a worthwhile goal and dream, and having the strength to persist when obstacles and troubles will inevitably come our way. In the intro of the book, Paulo Coelho also goes on to say, a man sets out on a journey, dreaming of a beautiful or magical place, in pursuit of some unknown treasure. At the end of his journey, the man realizes the treasure was with him the entire time. Your treasure is within you. My treasure is within me. And we have to realize that our light and our limitless potential is currently within us and has always been there. You know, sometimes we like to think and ponder about what our lives would be like only if we could achieve these goals, or if we were to make this amount of money, or if he or she was in my life. And that's the hardest part, is falling in love with the journey, falling in love with exactly where you are, exactly at this moment in time. And I think that's when happiness and success truly manifest, is when you realize that this place, this outward place that you've been longing for all this time, is within you and has always been there. That's when life really unfolds for you the way that you want it to. So I'm putting on you guys, you got to go and read the book to see if Santiago goes and achieves his dream and reaches the treasure in Egypt. But Paulo Coelho goes on to say, like my heart and like my soul, the alchemist continues to live every day, because my heart and soul are in it. And my heart and soul is your heart and soul. And this goes on to the greater theme that I love in the book as well, in that we are all connected. We are all one. And it's time to start taking those words to heart and living for the betterment of the people in our lives, and really for all of humanity as a whole. And it starts with living out our unique personal legends, using our unique gifts to serve ourselves and serve others, to create our best life and become the best versions of ourselves. So what are you waiting for? Take that leap towards accomplishing your dreams today, regardless of how scary or uncomfortable that future may seem. You are ready and you are loved. Remember, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Yo soy Will. Muchas gracias. I love all of you guys. Please, please, please hit subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Facebook at Yo Soy Will P. And as always, I greatly appreciate your attention, guys. Nos vemos pronto. Peace.